exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream in me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. But try for every chance I get. You can't change nothing if you don't do that.
How y'all doing, baby? It's the day before Beer and Bud Friday. I'm glad y'all are here. It's an important day. We have to get ready for Beer and Bud Friday, so that's why they gave us Thursday, baby. Anyway, it's time for another Blue Dot family meeting. Dwayne Dwizzle was the first one to jump in, followed by Michael James, my friend. I'm glad you're here. Followed by Michael Johnson. Miss Linda is here. Elenia Jars. Elenia Jars is here. Adina Michael. Stephanie Dean, and she's waiting on her man. He's in Albuquerque. Albuquerque, New Mexico. What the hell's in Albuquerque? Lots of sun, baby. Anyway, Randy Peterson. Woo, pig. Buddy, Raylene Allen's here. Martha Oliveira. Randy Curvin. Rantin' Randy. Oh, shit. I talked to Randy the other day. He's got a problem getting on. We got to send Randy an invitation to Discord. Because that way he gets the right.
I'm glad you're telling me
Well,
this
of course,
now.
I'm right on the ball on that shit, Randy. Of course I am. Yeah, we need to send Randy an invitation.
We'll try to get you hooked up, Randy.
All right. Tracy Tobias is with us. Big Johnson is in the room. Karen Van Wyk, thank you for being here, baby. BW. Greg Talbert. Greg Talbert, baby. Thank you for being here, Greg. Adina Michael. Susan Jarrett. Let me see who else is in the room here. Kat Lafferty is in the room. Jan Beats, thank you so much for being here. Dennis Unterreiner. Ah, damn it. Budman, thank you for being here. Dwayne Dwizzle, Irish Giselle, thank you, baby, for being here. Y'all are also kind to come join us. Mary Humphreys is in here. Bernadette Pree. I'm sorry, I stumbled over a couple. I have Blue Dots on my mind, and especially two. And two are in the room tonight, and I want you to send your best vibes and your best prayers or whatever you have up for both of them. Michael James is one, please. And my buddy, fellow Vietnam vet, Greg Talbert, both which could use your thoughts, your prayers, your uplifting, your good vibes, whatever it is that you want to send. Lift them up. They are our fellow Blue Dots, and they're in need of it. Anyway, I'm glad y'all are here. Big important night tonight. Hell yes, profiles in cowardice. Tonight, the Senate is going to take up the January 6th commission, which everybody's expecting to be defeated because the Republicans are cowards. The Republicans don't want to look into January 6th because the finger pointing is going to go right towards them. Who's responsible for this? The Republican Party is. The cowards on the GOP side that fed the big lie, that kept all this bullshit, and to this day still prop up a con man lying sack of shit. But that's what they are, baby. That's who they've attached themselves to. And tonight, it is expected that they will display their full loyalty to Donnie and try to vote this down. Filibuster if they have to. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen the way they want it. So I think Nancy Pelosi just needs to put a select committee together, baby. Along the right lines of they say, the Iran-Contra affair back in the 80s. Full subpoena power, investigator, call witnesses. Let's get this shit going, baby. If the Republicans refuse to do the honorable thing, then piss on them. Let them be the traitors they will turn out to be. It will be held up for everyone to see. But we need to take care of this. This is something that cannot slip by. We'll just sweep it under the rug. We just won't talk about it anymore. It's not an insurrection. It was just overzealous visitors, tourists, just like any other day. That's all bullshit, and we all know it. But to watch our leaders, our elected leaders, go stand up there and defy justice. Well, when people tell you who they are, believe them. Ain't that what they say? I see where Paul Ryan, even, he's not in the House anymore. But Paul Ryan is going to speak at the Reagan Library tonight, and evidently his remarks are going to be, hey, y'all knock this shit off because you're making the Republicans look like dicks. You can't follow and worship one man. It's not the way our system was set up to be. Our founding fathers wrote that the checks and balances to having an immoral man enter the White House was us. That the people themselves would be able to judge a person's character. Well, guess what? This time one slipped in, baby. And he's not letting loose yet. But good news is, seems like he's going to have lots and lots of problems of his own legal wise. Anyway, before we get started with everybody, I want to thank somebody who made a donation right at the end of the show last Tuesday, and he did not get called out on the show. I really hope this person's out there listening, because I want to thank Hyperus. Hyperus donated $50 and said, Fusin Poppin' Spitzel Sparkin', which I wholeheartedly agree, because our Fusin Poppin' ain't got near enough spitzel and needs a whole lot more sparking too. So, Hyperus, thank you for such a generous donation.
Be sure to give the gong too.
Oh, got to give the gong. God.
And also, before we get started we also got to, may as well start this off really early, because
let's get it going.
Yeah, let's get it going. It's that time again, y'all. We're giving out a t-shirt. So if you want to enter to win a t-shirt tonight, you can just head over to abluedotintexas.com. There on the home page, which, by the way, you'll notice some things are starting to move around. I'm finally getting to work on the website a little bit. Go ahead and click that button, or you can go to abluedotintexas.com/giveaway, and you can enter to win your choice of a shirt. And I guess we're going to be announcing the winner tonight at some point.
Yeah. A random number generator.
Yeah. Yep, through random number generator, as always. So go on in there if you want to win a shirt. Also, just a quick shout out to Teespring themselves, because right now they're doing one of their creator given, what's the word I'm looking for? They're actually doing a discount sale on Teespring in general. So everybody who sells on Teespring, if you were to put in the promo code at checkout, Summer21, you get 10% off your order, and that's off a Teesprings tab and not the Creators tab. So I'm not necessarily saying this for us, but if you know anybody who has a Teespring shop, you put that promo code
in on any
order.
Teespring shop there is, ours and others.
Yep. Support your small businesses and all that good stuff. So
that's Travis. That's Travis.
Well, again, I'm not
his
really
small business. That's his Teespring thing. That's his It's his commission on this shit. So
I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it, but no, I just wanted to get it out there because we are doing the giveaway tonight, and that involved Teespring, and that goes on until the 1st of June. So bluedotintexas.com. Enter to win a shirt, and we'll announce it at the end of the show.
Outstanding.
Anyway, I'll hand it over to you now.
Outstanding. Well, keeping in the gentlemanly fashion, because that's what I am. Ladies first. Bernadette, how are you? Bernadette.
Actually, I'm really fine. I was just trying to get in on the T-shirt thing. You caught me.
I caught you, darling. How are you doing?
Yes. I'm good, and I gotta call out someone too.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
A couple of nights ago, when we were in the Blue Room and we were all talking, we all went to Cat's Delicatessen in New York.
Yes, we
and we
did.
were looking at the menus
Yes,
and
we
things
did.
like that. Okay. Thank you, SC, for bringing that up, because I received last night as a gift from a dear Blue Dot, and I will mention
Don't you
her
love the way
name
this
in a
family
moment,
works?
a $25 gift card to Cat's
Really?
Delicatessen in New York.
Outstanding.
I'm gonna check this out. I am so excited. So thank you very much, BW. Known in YouTube that way, or over in the Blue Dot Room, we call her Boone's mom.
Oh, that's Boom's mom's. BW's Boom. See, I don't know all the stuff.
Yep.
They keep me in the dark.
Yep.
I don't know shit around here. I'm the last one in the
Yep.
Blue Dot Room to find out anything. Literally,
So-
sometimes. They'll gang up on me. John,
Yeah.
turn on your camera. We got something to Yeah.
I'm tickled pink.
I
by
would
that
imagine. We
gift,
were in the
and
Blue Room the other
I
night,
just want to say thank you.
and we were all
That
in there.
menu looks amazing.
Oh, there's so much to pick from there.
Yes.
I mean, talk about a true New York delicatessen. Well, howdy.
Yes.
That's goodies, man. That's goodies. You know what I had tonight?
I don't.
I had a New York strip steak tonight. Thanks to
nice.
Stephanie Dean and Jay Clayton. It was a wonderful dinner, and I'm just full as a tick right now. Yes.
You're
So,
right. Oh,
anyway.
that's cool.
All right. Bernadette, thank you for
So
being here.
thank you to her, and thank you for SC for even mentioning that.
Yeah.
Because
He brought it up in the Blue Room, and next thing you know, we're all on our computers going to Cat's Delicatessen in New York City, and boy, howdy. They got some impressive menu
They
there.
do.
So, have you decided what you're going to go for yet?
I haven't. I have
I
to
know
go
it.
back out there and scour
I
that
know it.
menu because it was just, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Outstanding.
I'm heading there shortly.
Outstanding. Well, good, Bernadette. We're happy for you, baby. Anyway,
Thank you.
let's bring in Aussie Dave. Aussie, how you doing down under, brother?
Fine, thanks, mate. Fine.
Good.
A little bit cool down here weather-wise, but my temper is heating up and keep me warm because I'm worried that we all fought for 4 years to have justice done and justice be served, and the people know the truth, and to find out, obviously, that Merrick Garland has said no to the report being released about Bill Barr, the true report, and hiding that. That was one disappointment. But to hear now that they're going to filibuster and all this sort of crap on about the January 6th Commission, if the Dems walk away from that and let that go past, they've
I don't believe
fucked
it's-
themselves internationally and locally, because we all fought for the honest truth. And to have the Dems walk away from these reports being exposed and one being investigated, you can't get information unless you have an inquiry. I mean, I'm disappointed,
get to the
and I
answers,
hope
and
it
if you
doesn't
can't
work
get-
out that way.
Yeah. Bill Jones is estimating we're going to have 6 or 7 Republicans vote for it. So no, we don't have a whole lot of hope, and we need to just storm ahead with either a special investigator or a committee in the House, a select committee in the House.
Well, if you don't, you're going to look like you're hiding something.
Yeah,
Dems
if we
look like
don't-
they're hiding something.
We're agreeing with the Republicans and going, nah, never mind, let's forget it and then move on. No,
You're
we're not moving on.
justifying
baby.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, we're not going
You're
to do that.
justifying Donald Trump, and in actual fact, you'll have the Republican minions saying you owe Donald Trump an apology, because if you're
no,
not going to
no.
release the poor, obviously
Yeah,
you're full of shit.
yeah, he can stand on his head and wait for that. Ozzy, thank you for being here. Let's bring in Sparky Dunk out in California. Spark, how you doing, brother?
I'm sitting here under the AC with Grady, the possum killer.
Possum killer. Oh no.
Yep.
Grady got one,
Last night he got one.
Oh Lord.
So he's got a new title besides his rat hunter title.
Besides a rat hunter, now you can add possum. Lord have mercy. That
all,
dog's
all,
a hunter, ain't he?
All the rats are out of the man cave now, so they're none around now.
Well,
I
if
don't
they're
know.
smart, they are.
Killed them all, but I've seen no evidence of them.
Well, shit. Well, then Grady's doing his job. He's protecting the man
Well,
cave.
he likes to go out there and hunt at night. And I went out there this morning and found that possum laying over by the redwood trees. And I thought, damn, he scrunched that sucker up.
Oh Lord. Well, luckily we're not around to watch it.
No, but I mean, natural instinct.
Yep. They're gonna do what they're gonna.
But it's fixing to get hot here.
Is it? It's been hot today. I done
106 on Sunday, 108 on Monday.
Woo! Yeah, ain't nothing to this global warming crap. It's just a bunch of hoo-ha from, them liberals. Are you shitting me? I'm worried about this hurricane season. I am. The hotter that water gets out there in the Gulf and stuff, man, it just cooks that shit.
We're just worried about water.
Yeah.
Shasta Lake is as low as it's ever been. The tower, the tower where the tower crane was that helped build it.
Right.
It's usually down below the water line. They cut it off at a certain level when they're filling the lake up.
Yeah.
And the lake covers it up. But every time we have a bad drought, it will go down below that tower, and the tower will come out of all this stuff comes out of the water that's hidden in the lake. There's old bridges that gets exposed, and all kinds of things when the lake gets really low. So water is going to be the big crisis out in California, and the forest fires, which are going to start happening probably this weekend.
Shortly.
Let's hope not.
Yeah.
But it's that time of year again. It's going to start getting hot.
That time of year.
Yes. And
well, they put out a warning to all the people that they figure everybody's going to be out traveling and going to places and pulling their trailers and their boats and everything.
Oh yeah.
Make sure your safety chains aren't dragging
around. Yeah.
Please make sure
you're not throwing any sparks out there, because that's all it takes out there.
Don't take much right now.
And the fix for this is not something that we can do overnight. This is not something that we can pass a law today and it'll be fixed tomorrow. No.
Well, did you see Rachel Maddow? I think it was last night or the night before. She did a report on the big oil companies getting called out. One, I think it was, don't quote me on this. One was called out by a Dutch court saying they have to lower their emissions due to climate change. The other two, which was Shell, the other two, which was Exxon,
right,
and I want to believe Chevron or something like that.
Yeah, Chevron.
Were called out by their own shareholders about climate change.
Go figure. Their shareholders live in the same world we do.
Hey.
It's strange. We had the same reporting over here in Australia. We got that same story that American judges had told a car manufacturer and oil companies to start getting their act together because the world is changing and they have to change.
Yeah.
We're killing ourselves.
And we have to change. We have to change.
You can't
the
take
young
a
lady,
Go ahead.
That went around the world, she was right. We're leaving this to them, to Dominic and to her,
yes,
to clean up the mess that we've created and have known about for a long freaking time.
Yeah.
And the kids are pissed, and they have every reason to be pissed off.
Yes. And it does. I can't help but think, just like I said the other night, to think back of the late 60s, when the environment was a big issue. and that's when Nixon formed the EPA. Things, you know, they're only worked upon, they're only acted upon when the people themselves have had enough. We saw so much environmental damage back in the 60s. The rivers, you couldn't swim in them, you couldn't fish in them. You know, we had acid rain, we had all sorts of problems. And we instituted laws to try to curb that. But along with everything else that happened in the decades since, when our generation went to making money and having to make a living and pay the mortgage and all that other stuff, that we let that fall by the wayside. We had regulations, and the EPA had firm control. But then over the years, especially in the last 4, baby, they've been thrown out the window. And it's going to take time.
I hear that your governor got called out here recently. There was a headline that I read this morning that Abbott knew that there was a oil shortage. Excuse me, heating oil shortage before the freeze.
Yes.
And gas.
Mainly the natural gas. Yes, he knew we were going to have problems. And yet they had years and years to do something about it from the last time they were warned. And they did nothing. Things only change.
You know why? You know why?
Yeah, not enough people screamed.
Or the mighty dollar. It's
yes.
the mighty dollar.
Yes, we let profit control everything.
Yes, profit before. Well, I said many years ago on the show, I said, you know, the problem with fascism, it can be bad or really bad, but it gets really bad when the companies take your money and give you no service in return. Maintenance.
Did y'all hear Biden today speaking? When he was talking about the rise in the pay of CEOs and stuff, a 385% increase.
Yep.
They're stealing it. They're trying to take everything they can for the top, the wealthy, the 1%, whatever you want to call it, the corporations.
And yet we can't get minimum wage passed for $15.
No, we're still screaming for $15, which is basic. $15 is a basic wage.
A lot of your companies over there that, I'm not saying the major companies, there are a couple of major companies, but the reporting over here that we see lately is that companies are bending to the 15. They're offering staff $15 an hour. But as I said, not the major corporations, but a lot of the smaller companies are doing the right thing.
Yeah. What was it? SpaceX down here is advertising. Right? You don't even have to have a high school education for some of the jobs they got, but they're trying to build a whole damn new city down here in Texas, it looks like, just to for the people required to run SpaceX down here. So yeah, BW just made a comment in there that 200 to 200 people are moving to Texas for the tech jobs. Yes, a lot of them, and guess what? A lot of them are pretty liberal too. Anyway,
I heard that they were building their own city.
Yes, yes. It's not always.
Didn't they do that in World War II with the Manhattan Project? Similar thing. They built a town based on the bomb.
Yeah, well, they had to build the structures and the infrastructure to support all the people that had to work on that project.
But they ended up building a school and shopping centers. They was it Alamos or Los Alamos or something?
Los Alamos.
Was that the town?
Yes, Los Alamos, New Mexico. So yeah, and SpaceX is basically going to do the same thing down here near Brownsville. It's going to improve that area down there.
See, that's fascism working with the people and for the people. And Elon Musk is going to make a lot of money still, yet the people aren't being taken advantage of.
Yeah. You see some of these billionaires that are like Elon Musk running SpaceX. Talk about a man that has way too much freaking money, but at least he's moving it with technologies and advancements that can take us all somewhere. Hey, let's.
He sees it like petrol in a car. You've got to put fuel in, and with the rich people, the billionaires, that means investing money, and the triple up economics will happen, not triple down, triple up.
That's what we're hoping for. That's what we have to institute change for. Let's bring in Keith. Keith, are you with us?
Yeah. Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
How you doing, buddy?
How's Kathy?
She's sitting right here next to me.
Ouch.
I've been trying to get him hooked up.
Well, you got him hooked up, and now he's in here. Thank goodness. Well, Keith, welcome to the room, buddy.
Yeah, am I supposed to be able to see you?
Hell no. You don't have to see me. I'm nothing to see anyway. Well, you can see me on YouTube.
Not unless you got those Hobo Kelly, magic glasses.
I like talking here.
Out, yeah. Well, Keith, thank you for coming in. Let's also bring in Mitch. Mitch and company. Mitch, how are you doing, brother?
No company tonight.
No company? Just Mitch. How's Julie?
Yeah.
That's pretty good talking. They're talking
It-
in
it-
the
is-
background.
it-
Oh,
is-
they're
is-
talking. Okay.
Is Julie with how's
She's
Julie,
not,
Mitch?
she's upstairs.
She's upstairs.
Everybody's fine.
Good.
Yeah, someone's got an open mic.
Oh wow. We'll
Keith
figure it
has
out.
Keith has to mute his mic. He's not talking.
Did you hear that, Keith?
How do I do that?
Please.
Put
You
the
should
little
have a little microphone down at the bottom.
A little microphone thing down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, you can click on that and it mutes it.
There you go.
And then when you
Thank
want to
you.
talk again, you just click that. And don't let that stop you from chiming in here. That just keeps the background.
Yes.
So, anyway. All right. Who are we going to string up first?
Oh, let's string up all those damn Republicans in Congress. John, this is crazy. This is crazy
It's
what they're
sad.
trying to do. It is terribly sad, and it's destroying our democracy. This information is going to come out one way or another.
Indeed.
Okay, and
Yeah. I don't know why
and
they're
I'm
trying
all
to fight
for
it.
them cutting their own throats on this. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all for
Yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah, let them stand up there and deny
Yeah.
this. It's
John,
going to
I
go
wanna shut
forward in
Trump
one way or one fashion or another. It's going to be done.
Yes. Yes.
If they want to shut Trump down, if they want to shut the Republican Party down, let the report come out and all the information come out.
John,
Yes, Spark.
have you seen that new Lincoln Project video, Inside Job?
No, I haven't. Damn, I wanted to see that too. I don't think I saw it. I saw one. Oh, they've been
It's only-
cranking
it's
out some
only-
good ones here lately.
It's only like 50 seconds.
Huh. Can we show that or no?
What's it
We
about,
can't show
Mike?
that, no.
It's all about how the Republicans were in on the
Yes.
January 6th attack.
Yeah, Lincoln Project's laying heavy
So-
on this.
Good.
Good.
Somebody needs
you know what?
to.
The comedians for the last 4 years have actually been giving us the best information.
Yeah, yeah. I get a lot of my information from late night TV, late night talk show hosts. John, I was fixing to say Jon Stewart. Well, I miss that guy. Trevor Noah. I watch.
Colbert.
Yeah, Stephen Colbert every night. Mama flips over.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Sees Jimmy Kimmel. So we flip back and forth and catch up. Mama hates commercials. Same time the commercial comes, and I keep telling her, "You shouldn't. You flip the channel. They're on commercial too. They done figured it out. Yeah, they don't. They just. Indeed.
Yeah, and the big late night show.
Who's that heavy
And the
set
big-
guy on late night?
The heavy set guy on late night.
Yeah, Corden?
Oh yeah, Gordon.
Conan, Conan.
Yeah.
Gordon.
No,
All,
no,
all
Which-
they have on his show is a big party there every night.
no.
Yeah.
He's talking about the British guy that comes out
Right.
after Colbert.
Right.
Yes,
What's his name?
last name's
The guy,
Corden.
the guy that does the carpool karaoke. I can't
Oh,
think of his
okay.
name.
Okay. Yeah, I like him too. But you're right. Most of the news, because you know why? Because they bring you the truth and make you make fun of it. But they're actually telling you the story, of what's going on. Yeah. Makes it entertainment for you. That's the way, you can get to some people.
Yeah.
Hell, some people
Well, they
won't.
tell it how it is.
Yes,
They
they do.
don't. They don't put cookies and cream on it. These are the facts, and we make fun of them because they're stupid.
Yeah. Yes.
It is stupid. It's just fucking ludicrous on any fucking level.
You know,
We don't have gun control, and yet we have another mass killing right here in San Jose, California yesterday.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
And
Unbelievable.
I'm hearing the stories now coming out about that
and
there were red
governor,
flags all over the place on this guy.
Your governor just makes it legal for anybody to go and get a gun.
Oh, anybody down here in Texas, you don't need a license, baby. Strap that gun on your hip and walk downtown. It don't matter here in Texas. You can carry a gun anywhere you want. Open carry, baby.
I wonder how the police feel about that.
They don't like it. The police across the nation are screaming for more gun restrictions.
No shit.
They should speak up.
If that's not ironic, I don't know what is.
Really?
Thank you.
But it's not going to happen. You know, that's what I the other day, yesterday's rant. You know, what do we say to another shooting? What do we say? What are we going to do? We do the same things. We raise our voice. We vote. We try to elect new people. We've been doing it for decades, baby. We're good at it. Just nothing gets fucking done.
Thoughts and prayers don't work.
I want to do what they did down under. I want a gun buyback, baby. That's the fastest thing we could do to get a lot of guns off the freaking.
What we have to stop doing is re-electing incumbents just because they're incumbents.
Yes. Just because he's been there forever, some of them. Or some like mine have only been there for a few years, and it's been too damn long anyway, Michael Cloud. Get the hell out. I want your ass gone. You talk about a worthless congressman.
Mitch McConnell's been there since the earth was born.
Yeah, he's another one that, you know. Well, they're talking about he's getting old, so he might decide to get the hell out one day.
I got a good way for him to just get the hell out. Just
marriage to that thief, Elaine Chao.
Yeah, really.
That's the definition of sham marriage.
Ain't it sad? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she didn't marry him for
I
looks.
think
Same way
McConnell's
with
met his match in Trump.
Steve Mnuchin's wife. Tell me that was because of his handsome, good looks. It's money, baby. It's that allure of money and power. And it's sad that's what.
I ain't got.
Huh?
2 things I ain't got.
Yeah, the things I ain't got. Good looks.
I'll tell you what I do got. I got my electric guitar. I got my my little bowl of weed that I'm going to smoke before my lesson. And I'm going to actually say hello and goodbye because I got to get ready for my guitar lesson. But I want to stop there.
Cool.
Take it. Hello to my big family of Blue Dots, and remind everybody not to let up on any elected official about January 6th. We must keep January 6th in these sons of bitches' faces until something is done. And it must be just, and it must be swift. And I am already impatient to see anyone pay for what happened on January 6th, except a few prominently disconnected people. I want to know what Lauren Boebert was doing on January 5th. Yeah. I want to know what MTG was doing on January 5th.
Exactly.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know what Michael Cloud was doing on January 5th. That's congressman. Right. That's what they're afraid of, because that's what this commission would delve into, and that's what's gonna screw them up.
Yeah, they
I want to know why the victims.
So get used to it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Mitch, enjoy your bowl and enjoy your guitar lessons, brother. We love you. Thank you for coming by and visit us.
All righty.
Tell Julie we said our love.
Sure will.
All right, brother. Take care of yourself. Let me catch Mega Wet Willie, who came in with $5 and said, make Congress work for $15 an hour. Not that they're worth it. Yeah, I like the last part. Not that they're worth it. Yeah, you'd see big change. If it, when we all come down to brass and tacks, that's our problem, is the money that congressmen and senators make. Not their salary, not their benefits, not the gym down in the basement, or the medical benefits or the retirement. That's not it, baby. It's the lobbyists. It's the lobbyists with with vacations and donations and stock tips, and it's a game that they play to make themselves wealthy, and we are the ones that suffer for it because we're not the primary.
They don't work for us.
No,
they work
they
for
don't.
lobbyists.
They work for the people with money, the people with influence.
Well, it's about time Americans say enough's enough. I mean, if they walk away from January 6th, a commission of some sort,
test, baby.
if they walk away from that, John, they're saying to the police that were injured and died, their families are saying they don't count. It doesn't matter. They're saying to Mike Pence.
Brian Sutton's mother went to Congress today, went and talked to the Republicans.
Yep.
Guess what? It ain't gonna happen. Not even her talking to them face to face. And I saw Officer Phantom was there with her. These are and other officers of the Capitol Police standing up and telling them, "What are you doing? We need this. We need to get to the bottom of it." And they're willing to turn their back on all of them and us for their own political gain. That's what this is. It's politics for them. Where we're talking about our country.
I really want to know who's got the most to lose here. I don't think Trump's got the most to lose here. There's other people with a lot more or as much to lose.
The country has more to lose than Trump ever did.
You know what? When you're losing your life, isn't that enough?
It is.
Isn't that enough to lose?
It's enough for us to
those
stand up.
assholes that sit in Congress, John, it almost makes you wonder that had those people, the insurrectionists, gone in there and did some serious freaking damage, which they were trying to do.
If they had done what they said they wanted to do when they got there, which was hang Mike Pence.
Yes. Or shoot Nancy Pelosi,
Where would we be then?
It's frustrating as hell knowing that those assholes ran for cover, and now they're going to turn around and talk about, it was a picnic in the park kind of a day.
Yeah. Who was that guy that was on the photograph there, hiding behind the guy with the gun and also barricading the door? He was scared shitless, yet he turns around and says,
that's Clyde. That's Clyde down in, I want to say Georgia.
What a fucking
Georgia.
Joke.
Yeah. It's just, if you didn't know, it looked like just another tourist visit. Yeah, he was the one standing there.
It's people like that, as a voter, I will say it again, we need to be serious and informed voters. People like Bobart and that green bitch from Atlanta. And I don't have any good choice
Georgia's
for her
14th
dumb
district.
Ass.
No.
Yes, that chick. Your congressman,
Dalton,
we need to know before these people get into office, not afterwards, because you see, afterwards, we can't get rid of them. What they are about. We need to be more informed voters and just stop voting. Nobody ran against this chick.
No, and she only got 72% of the vote. Nobody ran against her. Only 72% of the people that actually voted for her.
Because she's stuck in a job.
Because there was 20-some-odd% of them that went, I don't care if nobody's
that we pay her salary for.
Well,
and don't ever forget that.
Yeah.
We paid their salaries.
Yes, we do. And I'm tired of paying for nothing. Mitch Goldstein came in.
For them to tell you, you can't have shit as an American citizen.
Let me get you up.
How your money's spent.
Yeah. Mitch Goldstein came in with $5 and said, "Love my Blue Dot family. We will be victorious. Remember January 6th. That's what the key is, because that's the discussion today, because it's happening today. They're going to take that vote in a little while. And we're going to be able to see who the cowards are that refuse to stand up.
Oh, it's an open vote. You see who's voting yes and no?
I would presume it's an open vote. They're not going to hide the names. They're not going to hide the names on this. It's a vote in the Senate.
I don't see how they
object to it at first.
Yeah, object to it being an open vote, since they are not in control of neither the House nor the Senate.
If they had their
then-
way, they don't
so.
want anybody to know anything about anything on January 6th. Nothing.
They can only have closed votes on whatever happens to deal with just
The Republicans, yeah.
Republicans.
When it's all
They
of
have
us-
to have a they have to have a closer vote. That's where they'll find out who's who.
Well, I think
6 or
Bill's
7.
Bill's idea on the last live show of the independent council or whatever, like a Mueller type thing, is the way to go.
At the Mueller, or like they were talking today, I read an
That
article
Scarlet thing.
about a special special
yeah.
committee. On
Committee, yeah, whatever.
on the lines of the Iran Contra affair.
A fact-finding committee.
Yes, a fact-finding committee
Yes.
with full power of subpoena, and you can't even take the fifth. You can't walk in there and say take the fifth, because they can get a judge to compel you to give testimony with immunity. I mean, they have to give you immunity for certain parts of your testimony if you give up the fifth. So, that's going to be a lot of...
Donald Trump did say anyone takes the fifth is guilty.
That's what Donnie said. Wait till you see how many times he takes it, because that's coming. The Cy Vance has already informed one person that to get ready to testify in front of the grand jury. So we know that is moving forward. And Cy Vance he's got a very limited amount of time. That old boy's fixing to retire, and he wants to get this shit done.
Did you see the young one saying? Young Ivanka saying, Weiserberg. Yeah, I think he works at a company. She's already started the big distance.
I think he works for the company. Yeah. I barely knew him. I have very little dealings with him and all that. And if I don't want to go to prison. I just don't want to go.
Please go,
I was
please.
supposed to be playing violin music there. Oh, there it is. Oh, shut up.
I wonder how many more of those. I wonder if the planes are still landing in Scotland and staying at Trump's motel.
No.
Those pilots and that. Remember?
No, and as a matter of fact, the one at Turnberry is in financial difficulty, and another one he's got overseas somewhere is in serious financial trouble.
The one in Ireland?
The one in Ireland, Turnberry, and there's another one.
No, Turnberry's in Scotland.
Oh,
There's
is
one
it?
in
Well,
Ireland.
maybe that's what. Maybe it's the one. Is there one in Ireland too?
Yeah.
Okay, those might be the two that he's.
Remember when Vice President Pence went to Ireland? He had to go.
Yes.
He had to go like 240 miles out of his way to stay at Trump's golf club or whatever.
I would love to go to Scotland to visit, but to go to Scotland to play golf, I don't think so. That's a hell of a long journey to go just to get to his little old freaking. I hope all of his shit, and eventually it will, because none of it belongs to him. It's all going to be taken away. It's just his name up on all this shit, and what property he does have, he's going to lose in court.
The
probably.
Scottish government apparently are investigating Turnberry or something. Eric Trump's on TV saying that this is more the witch hunt. But the Scottish government apparently are looking into the golf course.
Good. I hope they stick a flashlight up his ass everywhere.
They think that his golf courses overseas are used to launder money.
Ooh.
Okay.
I wonder where they get that idea from.
Why would they even think a man of such caliber that rose to president would be such an illicit criminal? Who would figure?
Because he is.
Yeah, and always was. Always
has been. Absolutely. And that's why New York is digging up his ass.
That is what's so sad, is the fact that Donald Trump did not try to hide his shit at all. He stood up there in front of God and everybody and was proud of being a racist, bigoted asshole, and narcissistic to the degree that we've never seen before. And a large portion of our population bought into that shit, loved it. What does that say about us? The problem we have is there's a percentage of our citizenry that I don't know. You can't call them just plain ignorant.
Yes, you can, John. Yes, you can.
Well, ignorance is
when you do Facebook 8 hours a day, yes, you can call them
ignorance
plain
is refusing
ignorant.
to learn the truth, and that's what That's what. Yeah. So I guess in that respect, you call them. We could call them a lot of freaking
Absolutely.
names. I call them whack
And
jobs. The
ignorant can
right
be
wing
one
nut
of them.
jobs that tune into that have Foxitis, and that's the people down the street from me. That's all they ever watch is Fox. That's all they ever know. And they believe they are patriots. They believe they're red-blooded, true blue American rebel flying,
That wanted to hang
idiots
Mike Pence.
that wanted to hang Mike Pence, that are willing to turn our democracy and throw it out the window on the belief of a golden idol. This is the guy that you hold up as a true patriot of America. Are you shitting me? It's a joke. That's how come the late night shows have so much fun with it. It's a freaking joke to the rest of the world.
Only it's not funny.
Only it's not funny. Only it's
That's
done
fact. I
true
laugh.
damage to
I
our
laugh.
country.
I laugh here in Australia, and then sometimes I cry. I've got mixed emotions about the whole thing, but generally, yeah, he's destroying credibility, and we're all excited when the Democrats won, and we all thought, like you did, wow, the truth's going to come out now, and it'll all be exposed, and he'll lose his wind and his sails, and he'll go back to his ripping off the public in his own way. But to see the Dems playing a little bit of resistance against the truth coming out, it makes me cry.
It's for those that truly believe in a democratic society and something that we have here, this experiment that we call it, in self-rule. That is all on the line, baby. And we've seen how fragile that is, how easily it could be taken away.
There's so much on the line. To see, I can understand it, to lose, give up your freedoms, the right to speak, your voice.
As long as they don't take away their gun, they're happy. That's the disgusting part of what I see. At the moment. Most of the Republicans, most of the staunch Trump Republicans, base their shit on the Second Amendment. That's it. They are not interested in the whole rest of the whole freaking Constitution. They could give a shit less about it. Their whole deal is the Second Amendment. Bobart, that's her number one thing out there in Colorado, baby, is the Second Amendment. She ain't interested in no other shit. Just the guns, baby. And here in Texas, they think, Jesus, if you ain't shooting during your commercials, well, you're not a real Texan. Marjorie Taylor Greene, when she ran down there in Georgia, every one of her commercials prior to being elected had her pulling up in some Hummer, getting out with an AR-15 and shooting socialism and shooting taxes. And, for so many of them, it is all based on the almighty gun. And that's all they believe in. In America, you have a right to own a gun. You can have as many guns as you want. And we've seen what happened in San Jose. Because there were red flags going off. This guy went to the Philippines, came back, and got busted with a whole bunch of shit, talking bad about a manifesto about how he hated everybody at work.
But we are a reactionary
Yes, we're not going to do anything until after.
We are not going to do.
We're not proactive as shit. We are there to raise outrage. How did this guy possibly get a gun? Look at all these red flags here. Well, that's great after the fact. We can go in there and look at every reason why this guy shouldn't have had a gun. But, again, like you said, it's reactionary. We're not being proactive in shit. We're not going to get anything this time either. I have no faith at all that gun legislation is going to pass in the Senate. And it's not just because of the Republicans. There's Democrats, too, that hold tight to that Second Amendment. You can't touch it. Bullshit. The first words
just
were...
Manchin.
Manchin. Joe Manchin. He is another big gun nut. Joe Manchin, that guy's... his hold on the filibuster bullshit. Just, come on, man. Get the freak out the way. Lead, follower, get the hell out of the way. Ain't the way they say it?
He keeps searching for that bipartisan
He's acting
bill.
He's acting all pissed off now because the Republicans won't vote for the commission, the January 6th commission. We should have this. Everybody should see this, blah, blah, blah. Well, what about, they're going to hold back on the filibuster. Well, I can't do that. Bullshit.
Are they making Joe Manchin look like a fool?
Yes.
Him and Cinema?
He's not a big,
we're not, look like a fool?
He ain't got fans in either party. You know, Joe Manchin is becoming just that guy that seems to always get in the freaking way.
Onto his own.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, Virginia Woodley, get rid of the filibuster. It's our only shot now. If they can't get rid of it, at least make them start talking on the floor. Get out there on the floor and sing your song and dance to the American people. Put it on TV and let's all watch you make an idiot out of yourself. Let's do that at least. Make it an effort. This bullshit of just saying, well, I filibuster, I'm going back to my office now, and y'all let me know what happened. Bullshit.
No, they don't even say that. They just say, I object.
I object. And that's it. That's all.
Yeah.
To make them get their ass up. Be ignorant like Ted Cruz and read Green Eggs and Ham. If that's the best you can do.
When they went to certify the Electoral College. We saw it that night.
145 cowards.
Stood up. Exactly.
145 cowards.
And then we saw the lawsuits come in from opposing states. How does one state tell another state, we don't like the way that you voted, so we're going to nullify your election result?
Look what they're doing in Arizona. They passed a law where the legislative can override the vote. That's what they're going for. They're going to any way they can freaking cheat. If they can't suppress the vote, they're going to try to find a way to overturn the voters' will. Oh, well, this doesn't look right. That shouldn't have been like that, so we're not going to accept that vote. We're going to give you. We'll tell you what we're going to vote.
We just need to start working on registering more people, making sure that our registrations are legit, and getting out
and ready to go.
That's what we, as Democrats, need to do.
You need to save your Congress, because if Republicans get control of Congress, you will not see another Democratic president sworn in.
And that is going to be that's an uphill climb this coming in 2022.
We won't see America
because of
America
redistricting,
anymore.
because of the census, and Texas got 2 more, so baby, 2 more districts. It's going to be uphill.
Was manipulated.
Yes. Yes, they're not winning by popular vote. They're winning by manipulating the vote itself. Who gets to vote where? What district are you in? Because they make them look like freaking bowls of spaghetti.
I think the Justice Department needs to step in all these states that want to do recounts and all the rest of them, and tell them, if you do this shit, if you turn over your voting machines, just like they told Arizona, you will not be able to use those machines again in another election.
And look what that's going to cost the taxpayers of Arizona.
I know that Dominion has written to these states that are considering that and told them straight out, if you turn over your voting machines, you will have to buy more. And that's going to be a big cost.
Who's paying for all this, by the way? These recounts. I mean, this one in Arizona. Who's paying the bill for that?
Republican donors are paying for it.
Right.
Yeah. And there's people willing to kick up big bucks to destroy this country.
I call it the Trump twist. The Trump twist is the new nickname. Is everything that happens to get in and get by the law, around the law, loopholes, is a Trump twist. The dance move.
What we have is a Trump
the
mold.
Filibuster, and let's pass the For the People Act and the John Lewis Voting Rights Act.
There's the two.
That would
really
squash
need to be passed.
all this shit.
There you
all
go.
of it.
The filibuster. Fuck the filibuster.
Let's get rid of the filibuster just to get those 2 things passed, because that would stop all the Republicans' shenanigans.
Yeah.
Where'd it come from?
Everything had a majority vote.
How did it get into the government, that filibuster shit?
The filibuster is a relic from the
Jim
Civil
Crow.
War. It was allowed to give the minority a voice, but not
And it's been abused.
an overruling vote like they think it is now.
It was designed that if a person was so passionate about an issue that you could stand on the floor and debate the issue and convince
talk
your
about
fellow
it.
lawmakers to change their mind. And if you can't do that,
Yep.
shut up and sit down. Now it was
Have the vote.
it was turned during the civil rights era by Jim Crow politicians to just deny all sorts of civil rights legislation that was put forth, that they would just filibuster it. They would just not allow it on the floor for a vote. And it has been weaponized by the Republican Party always.
Make it a super majority to get a vote.
It is what
Should
what
be called the
McDonald
Hold
did
Back
to
America.
Obama. You know,
Should be
and,
called
and,
the
and
Hold
he
Back
is doing it
America
again,
move.
baby. He's proud of that shit. He's telling everybody his number one concern
This
is
is
100%
Mitch McConnell.
stop the Biden administration. That's what Mitch
This is
McConnell.
Mitch McConnell.
You know, don't think for a minute that the Republicans are not willing to hurt this country, hurt it badly, the citizens of this country, in order to make
What do you
things
mean
look bad, so
willing?
they can
They
point
are
at it
hurting
and
it.
say,
They-
"Look how bad the Democrats are doing."
They
Well, they'll
have
break it
been
if they can't
hurting
have
it
it.
for the last 40 years
Yes.
with this bullshit.
Yes. 30 years here in Texas under Republican rule. We can't beat it because they gerrymandered the shit out of it, and so every time we vote, Republican. It's only by numbers
when
that we
they fucked
overcome
up?
that shit.
The Republicans really fucked up, in the early days when they first got elected. If you recall, they had the House and the Senate. They had the lot.
Yes.
And they could have done a lot of fucking damage, but they done very little, if any, in the early days.
And
they
here
just
we
took the
are.
money.
With the White House, the Senate, and the House. But we have the
Mm-hmm.
razor thin margin in the Senate, just a tie. We have a 1-vote
And
margin.
can't do shit.
And in the House, it's not that big of an advantage.
Well,
This-
they devalued the House. They destroyed the credibility of the House when they said stuff your subpoenas.
Yeah.
They destroyed the House.
Keith, are you in there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here. I just
All
want
right.
to know why they don't want to do this filibuster. Why is it that they won't go in and get rid of it? What's holding them up?
Joe Manchin.
Republicans.
Joe Manchin's the one that's holding up getting rid of the filibuster.
In Christian cinema.
Yeah,
The
in
cinnamon.
Christian cinnamon.
So
Those.
two men have got control
Yes.
of that situation.
And the Republicans are never going to come to the table willing to negotiate. That's not their option. Their option is
No.
to obstruct. That's all
it.
that they're about.
That is all the Republican Party is.
Delay.
Don't spend their money because they want it.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I mean, that infrastructure policy is a great policy.
It is.
It will put America back to work again and create a lot of employment. It will start a lot of businesses on the right track and get them out the hole. But they're scared of spending $2 trillion, whereas if they get in power in 2024, it won't be there for them to exploit. That's all it's about.
That this jobs program that Joe's putting through, the American Jobs Program. When you stop to look at what the progress they want to build, collar jobs, baby, and
There's
white
a lot
collar,
of jobs.
a lot of engineering jobs and all that. But these are roads, highways, bridges. These are things that people are blue collar jobs. They're going to make money. Businesses are going to spring up. Little restaurants are going to do better because all the guys working over there on the job site want to go get a taco at lunch. It expands the economy all through
Roach
our
coaches,
system. Roach
John.
coaches, baby, yeah. It affects everybody's business, and it lifts all boats. It helps everybody. But that's not
lifts the spirits of
the economy that the Republicans want. They want an economy of tax cuts for the rich, corporations that can just do whatever the hell they want and move their money offshore as long as they're paying good in the Congress and in the Senate. It's okay. Because they're not in it for us and they're not in it for America. They're not willing to improve the highways and bridges in this country that are 60, 70 years old now, 50, 60 years old.
That they use too as
Yes.
corporations.
Yes. Yes, most of the,
I
when
don't
we're talking about
understand.
the stress on bridges, what bigger stress are the 18-wheelers that travel up and down moving the commerce of this country? And you're putting those drivers at risk and the drivers on that are on the highways with them because you're too cheap to fix the bridge. Not only that, but we need new.
And we're running out of truck drivers because
Yeah.
they don't want to drive these long hauls like that. And so those that are driving under more stress. Isn't that nice to know when you pass
when
an
you're
18 or
passing an
24-wheeler
Yeah, but
on the highway?
those corporation machines destroy your highways. They chew up the bitumen in the hot weather. When they accelerate, they make all the bitumen, screw up like
Well, now
material. They
corporation
really
would,
stuff your and
corporation would
paying
tell
any
you real
taxes to
quick,
fix that
Dave,
shit.
that that's not us doing that. Well, that's them truck drivers. You ought to get after them truck drivers up and down the road out there. They're the ones out there tearing up the highway, not ours. We're just shipping the goods. That's what they'd say. They want to shift
we
everything
make it,
to.
we don't break it.
Yeah,
We're using the railroads instead of trucks.
Yeah. And because our railroad system sucks. We're still running on tracks that were built back in the 1800s. Shit.
Yep.
That it is so sad when you look at the infrastructure of other countries and look at where we're at.
Hell, you guys, even in the
some of
technical
those
age, we can't get good internet.
Really?
Huh? But they don't want to include internet as part of the infrastructure, yet it is the internet that is bringing the cyber war to America also.
It's
but
the
we don't want to
future.
protect that either.
If we
it's
can't
not
get
considered
rural broadband,
infrastructure.
rural broadband across this country, to give every child out there the access and opportunities that links to the internet bring. It's not only it's not all dark web. There's anything you want to know that you can find.
Hey,
huh?
They just
waiting
had
for Elon
SpaceX launch for the
What about SpaceX?
StarNet. The StarNet.
Yeah, that's what they're waiting for.
Yeah.
They're launching more satellites and more, and they know when he lights that sucker off, he'll drive all the cable companies out of business.
I'm waiting
if it
on
works like he thinks it will.
I'm waiting on it. Bellica, how are you tonight, darling? Bellica, are you with us, darling?
Yes, I am. I'm just putting them.
You doing
I'm
all right?
here.
Okay, you doing okay? Everything's good?
Oh, everything's good. I'm just, like I said, I was trying to put my earphones in without making too much of a noise in the background.
There you go. Well, we're glad you come in the room with us. Who you want?
Miss Huggles.
Yes, Miss Huggles. Bellica's our hugger.
Huggles.
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 She's good at
Miss
it.
Huggles.
She's really good at it.
She is really sweet. But let me tell you, when she whips out the ruler, baby, it all changes. I'm just saying.
But she is the best virtual hugger there is, man.
She knows the rules and she sticks by them, baby. That's it.
That's right.
It's
She
the
don't let
law.
nobody
Look it up in
I
Leviticus.
got
It's there.
I got a new title for Donald Trump. Not public enemy number one. Public enema number one.
Yeah, that's a... Lord, this country needs an enema to get rid of his shit.
Squirts for short.
It's just...
I don't think XX is going to help.
You don't think it's going to help?
I don't think XX is going to help.
No. That shit's crammed up in every nook and cranny up in America's ass right now, and we need to get it out. We do. Jeez, it's so sad
You're
because
constipated.
none of us have ever dreamed, all growing up. A lot of us are up in our age a little bit. We never dreamed of a candidate that would come along and do so much destruction to one party.
No.
Not
just to one party. He damaged America.
A country.
For a long time.
Yes.
For a long time.
Yes, what he has done is going to impact us for a long time. It already is. With the laws and the rules and voting shit that the Republicans have going on. The hatred, the one thing that's going to take so long is going to be the hatred, the pure hatred of our citizens out there. That this man is allowed to grow.
Fester.
To fester and get up there and just get in everybody's face and everything. That's what's going to be so hard to get rid of. That's not us. That's not America. And take your shit, your hateful crap, and get the hell out of here. That's what I hate about Republicans now. They're not for
John,
anything.
You have to wonder. Voters that put this man and the Republicans in office are that way. So when you say that's not America, half of America
Not half.
is.
Not half, baby. Let's be fair here. It's not half.
It's less than
It's about
half.
30% on their
It's
side.
about a third.
Yeah,
It's
about a third. Let's go with a third.
that we know of.
Yeah,
A third that choose to voice their opinion. Let's put it that way.
indeed. And we're not going to get rid of them, but we need to chase them back
he's
under their
only-
freaking rock. Get
He's
out of
only
here.
got
with-
You know what?
70%
You know
of that
what?
third.
Having been somebody who has dealt with people who were under their rock, they were never really under the rocks.
Well,
That's the problem.
they seem to have
These
found their
issues
way out
have
more in public
always
nowadays.
been there.
Oh,
And
they've
because
always.
we keep choosing to not deal with them head on in making laws, we don't have a federal lynching law.
Yeah.
We should.
Joking.
No.
It's not illegal to
No, I'm not joking.
No, we don't have a national anti-lynching law because the
No,
language
we
in the
don't.
bill isn't proper. You know, it's bullshit. That's exactly what it is.
Gee whiz, they're lucky they didn't get my pence on the January the 6th, aren't they lucky? Because if they had got January the 6th, they had got my pence, they would have got away with it because there's no lynching law. Fucking, what?
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Well,
they
look,
would have got away with it.
We passed the anti-Asian hate bill the other day, but not unanimously. We still have
No.
people voting against that. Josh Hawley.
What would happen? What would happen if they did get Pence?
Yeah, well, that was the
he was
question a
in
while
trouble.
ago. What would have happened if they would have got hold of Pence or Nancy Pelosi? If this would have turned out
mob
what
mentality
to,
would
to
They were
be
going
what they
after the line of. They were going after the line of succession, and hopefully they
Yes.
get to Mike Pompeo.
Well, we
And they
saw
had
what
Trump's
happened with
permission.
the police that stood in their way. So, can you
Yeah.
imagine? Can
Yeah.
you extrapolate that out? What
Yeah.
would have happened?
doesn't take
Well, I
much.
know one
Yeah,
thing,
and-
it'd be a lot more laws. being
We'd be
passed.
under
You
martial
know,
law
they
right
had
now, and
Trump's
Donnie the
permission to do
dickwad
it.
would still be trying to hold on to power. That's where we'd be. We'd all be under martial law, and Donnie would still be trying to give orders. That's where we'd be if they would have succeeded.
And we'd
Yep.
never have another election.
No, never again, Keith. Never again. It
No,
would have just
we wouldn't.
been president for life.
You come so close that day.
You know?
That's what he touted the whole time that he was in. That's
Indeed.
what he wanted to be, was dictator for life.
Mm-mm-mm. Let me
Oh,
catch
he
up
thought-
here real
he
quick.
thought-
He did tell the military,
When
look
Putin
after
did
my
it-
people.
Well, there were so many
when
people
he
even.
did it, he was excited about that. That's what I want
Yes,
to be.
and there were people well
president for
after
life.
January 6th, right up to the inauguration, that really believed that the military was going to come save everything on the inauguration. They're going to rush in. They're going to
They
arrest
still
everybody.
do.
Yes, they still think
believe
he's
that
coming back
shit.
in August. In August, they still think he's going to be reinstalled as president. Really?
And
how
you say we
how
can't call
sick?
them ignorant.
Yes. Well, that's why we can't.
And what's the
I say
charge
that
against
metaphorically.
Biden?
We're trying to tease them over to our side. You're not stupid.
I
but
understand the metaphor,
we're trying to
but
trying to
I'm
reform
serious
your
here.
ass. But they
What's
make it
the
difficult.
charge?
But John,
What's the charge against Biden for impeachment? What do they want to charge him for? What's he done?
Oh, if
wanna
they get
impeach
the House,
Biden
that's
for
the first
what?
thing they're going to do is impeach Biden. You bet your
For
ass.
what?
Something.
they don't
They'll,
like Biden?
they'll come up with something. Don't worry.
They don't need a
That's
reason.
not the yeah. Why is not the important question here. It's that they will
As
impeach
Keith
him.
says, they don't need a reason now.
No,
It's all it is spite and getting even.
that's it. To them, that's what they consider impeachment, because that's how they look at the two impeachments Donnie got. Well, y'all just picking on him. No, he was a sellout to Russia for one, and then he spurred an insurrection for two. Anyway, Michael James came in with $5. Michael James, thank you very much, brother. And Michael Johnson, that screws me up. Michael James and Michael Johnson came in with $5 and said, "Who will send me the link to Discord? Help a brother out." Uh-oh.
Yep, and Hardy did it.
Outstanding. See, we're on the ball here. How are we doing on our shirt giveaway, by the way?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
I
Actually, this
signed
guess
up
is
for it.
hang on.
You did? You signed up for it, Belka?
I did.
Yes,
Good
I
deal.
see that.
Oh.
I see that. We got quite a few of our blue dots in here, so I guess this is as good as time as ever to do a last call.
Last call for a free T-shirt.
Let's see, probably
You-
another
you did the
15
promo
But
thing
minutes.
for
there
it.
weren't another damn T-shirt. Where am I gonna put it? But we're.
Travis, what's their chances? 1 in 100, 1 in 200? What's the numbers
Well, I
you
mean,
got
at
there?
the
Do you
moment
know?
it's 1 in 20 because we have 20
We have
entries
20
so
entries.
far. So
you got a 1 in 20
You
transfer.
got a 1 in
Okay,
20
pretty good
odds. Of course, the
I
more
don't like
people
them
who's the more people who join in, though, obviously the odds get higher. So if anybody wants to join in and try to get a shirt, all you have to do is go to a bluedotintexas.com. There's a little button on the home page that can take you straight to the entry.
Neutral.
Anyway,
Make it neutral.
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 Remember, yeah, like not exactly liberal, not exactly conservative.
Oh, an independent.
Yeah, try an independent T-shirt here.
Yeah.
No, reason why I'm
It's
saying
called
is because
squirrel.
Squirrel.
Hey, I want that squirrel. That works. I know it says
There is a squirrel T-shirt.
Yes.
I want the
There's
squirrel.
the squirrel T-shirt.
The squirrel.
I got
Send
one.
the squirrel T-shirt. I'll take the
I got
squirrel.
one.
Well, let's hope that the odds are in your favor tonight. The odds will be in someone's favor
Somebody's
tonight.
favor.
So, again, all you have to do is go
Somebody
to
got a
Blue Dot-
vaccination up in Ohio, got $1 million. Of course, we ain't got $1 million.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and we don't live in Ohio either.
And we don't
Go
live in
figure.
Ohio. Shit.
Somebody also got a scholarship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw the interview with the young man that won the scholarship. Pretty cool.
Right
You know,
on.
He's good.
Right on.
He's set for life, maybe. He's got a path there. Now he has a goal, not only a goal to get to college, but he doesn't have to be concerned. He's got the ticket to
Yep.
go. So
And he may he do well.
may he do
Yeah.
well, as will Dominic.
Mm.
When time comes when he goes to Berkeley, to be a hippie. And we know why he's going to Berkeley. He's going to come back with the round glasses and a flowery, headband.
I
and-
hope so. Those rose-colored glasses, right?
Oh, we're
Just
looking
makes the
forward to
world
it.
look better.
It does. And we try. We want to do that. We want to make the world look better. We want to make the world be better. And that's why you're here. That's why you're listening to this show. That's why you're a part of this Blue Dot family, is because you have a desire. If only a faint glimmer on the horizon that one day we're going to make this shit better. And it's going to be a long haul. I said the other day, we have been doing everything we can for gun legislation. We have voted. We have picketed. We have raised our voice. We've done everything citizens are supposed to do. But just because we're not there yet doesn't mean that we can quit. We cannot become so hard that we don't care. We have to keep this up. We have to keep trying. We have to keep raising our voice, electing the right people, because that's the only way that we progress. Anything other than that, you're talking about anarchy, and I don't want to go there, baby. I'm not really into shooting everybody for what I want. We've got to have a society. We have to have a society that cares about each other. Yeah, and that's why we're all here. That's why we keep
Well,
doing this.
a third of the country wants to shove their version of society down your throat.
Yeah, that third can go piss off.
If you don't
Hey, the
follow their
signs are
God,
still up on my street,
or
baby.
if you don't, I don't know. BW was saying earlier in the chat, and I know that she posted it over on the. Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
I hope so.
Okay. No, my screen was buffering, so I
Uh-oh.
was like, what? Okay, it caught my eye. She was posting, I should probably go look that up so I get this right real quick, about one of the states putting up a death certificate for if a woman has a miscarriage. They want to know how the baby would die. I'm looking for it
It's
right
sad.
now. Here it is.
The extent of these
Pennsylvania.
people,
It's a form to find women who miscarry, It's proposed in the legislature.
Yeah, let's take a
And,
heartbroken woman who had a miscarriage and lost her child, and let's drag her into court
and make her fill out a form.
Yes, here, fill out this farm
discusses
certificate here because we
how
have
she lost
suspicions
her
on
baby.
you. Isn't that a sad society? That's
Yeah,
the road
well,
they want to take you down, though, baby.
That's
They're
I
zealots.
used to tell people. I used to warn people about this. You don't.
And with them trying to overturn Roe v. Wade, something like this could take.
And you
it could
know
take
it's
off.
coming.
And once it passes in Pennsylvania, it'll pass all across this fucking country because these Republicans have lost their goddamn mind.
As soon as Trump came in, they knew they had a shot. They already had the court when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died. That was it. That solidified it for them.
Broke my heart.
Yes, it did mine too. It did mine too. But now we have a 6-3 court, and that's the first thing that so many people on the right-wing nut job society over there jumped on. Is the abortion rights issue, and they are going to try to overturn Roe v. Wade. That's always been their desire, their drive. We doing it for the babies. No, you're not doing it for the babies, or you'd give a shit about the babies that are already breathing.
There's a difference between a fetus and a baby.
Your ridiculous religious beliefs that you want to impose on everybody else, because your God says this, that, or the other, and I just get so sick of it. Johnny Fly, help me out here, buddy. I get tired of this shit.
I don't think Johnny Fly can help.
Johnny Fly, can you help at all, brother? Johnny
He's got
Fly.
his mic muted.
He's got your mic muted. Boy, howdy shit,
Johnny,
Johnny.
to open your mic up, mate. You come in here to ghost us and you leave your mic on.
Just come in here and show up, not say a thing.
Yep.
Boy, howdy shit.
Give him hips, Johnny.
Let's rake him over the coals. All right, as well.
I think
You
I can
barely
hear
got
a
into the
screw
wire.
up.
We were fixing to roast your ass.
Here,
How you doing, Johnny?
I never fail. I'm doing good. I was helping a neighbor. Her toilet was leaking.
The toilet's leaking.
The flap.
Oh, the little
Her
flapper.
toilet was leaking.
Running through.
Are you in the
She's
toilet
getting
now, John?
evicted.
Who's getting evicted?
Oh, no. I like my neighbor. She's 2 months already. So, she's the type, I guess you could call her a slum landlord. I don't know.
Boy, howdy.
She wants some money, but doesn't want to. That's how it is. Yep. But anyway, what's this about Texas now? They stayed late into the night. I just caught a little bit of CNN. The Democrats feel they're going to have a big blue wave down there as a result of all this shit going on.
Oh, we're hoping. Yes, because the demographics are changing down here. There's a large influx of tech people coming into Texas. There's a lot of industry down here that's hiring. You throw in SpaceX down there trying to build their own little damn city down there. Normally, people that are in tech industries are a little bit more on the liberal side. Of course, they ain't moved to Texas yet and got hooked up with Billy Bob down the street, who's just going to teach them all about the Texas ways. First thing you got to do is get guns.
They need
Don't
to
listen
clear
to that
all.
shit.
They need to clear all those old fogey conservatives out of office, man.
We're trying.
Get a new generation in there.
Well, that's what we need. A new generation of politicians all across this country.
That's exactly why the Republicans are doing what they're doing now, because they're afraid of the changing demographics in America.
They are.
Yes. Mm-hmm. America, for one, is turning a little more brown. Not so much
white.
If
they can cheat, if they can lie, cheat, and steal whatever they need to do to hold on to power.
That's what they will do.
We must not let them do it.
No, that's our drive, baby.
Don't get me
it's because
started.
when the people are get up there, brother. Say your word. Amen. Hell yes, because that's it. The more people that vote, Democrats win. That's the bottom line. That's a standing rule across the country. The more the people vote, the more Democrats win. So it's only by suppressing that vote that the Republicans can win.
John, you bring that out in me. I don't know what it is. When I do my own rants, I'm calm and collective. And as soon as I get on here, you bring it out.
There you
I'm telling
go.
you.
Fire it up.
Yeah, Johnny.
Kick the tires,
Johnny,
light
John
the
has
fire.
that
Damn the
effect.
torpedoes, baby. Let's go. Got to get this
He
shit
does,
fixed.
Dave.
That's what
No,
we
he
do.
does.
No, I have-
He has that effect, especially on gay men. He has that effect.
Me?
Really?
Look, I have
Yeah,
it
John, yeah.
on men, on women. It doesn't matter. My dog loves me. I just want you to know that, man. It's not just. It's
John-
my
John
dazzling,
loves everyone, don't
my
he?
dazzling good
John
looks. I'm
loves
telling you.
everyone, don't you, John?
Yes, I do. I try to love everybody. I love everybody until you give me a reason not to. Then I don't give a fuck about you. You're a waste of my time. Get away from me. I'm not into whatever the
I can normally give
fucking
people
hate
one
shit that you're
chance. I
into.
normally give them one. No, I normally give them one chance, as long as it's not a serious offence against me. If they make a silly blunder, you know. But
No,
I
if
don't
it's an
say
innocent
once
thing, and
bit-
I'd let them know,
Yeah.
their language. If they use the wrong language, I let them know. No.
I try to
Homie, don't
remember
play
that,
that shit.
honestly, Dave.
You know,
Good.
Yeah.
and you
Or,
need to you need
yeah.
to do that.
Hey,
You
at
need to
least
know who
out of
you're
fixing
with.
the toilet, at least I
Oh,
all
we're
I
back to the
needed was a
toilet.
flapper. Yeah, well, all it needed was a flapper, and I even told her, I said, all you need to do is go up and get a flapper.
Oh,
But
my
anyway, I
God.
said, I'll run up to Lowe's, get you the flapper, put it in for you. It's a piece of cake. It's fixed.
What a nice guy you are.
So she's gonna bring me over some green beans and ham. Isn't that
There
nice?
you go. There you go. You do something. It's called karma. You do something nice
Yes.
for her, she's gonna make you green beans and ham. Hell, can't beat.
Now, if
She
it
might,
was,
she
if
might
it
want
was
a
a
kiss and a cuddle, John.
I had steak.
She
tonight.
might want
I
a
could
kiss
cook.
and a cuddle.
I very
I
seldom get steak, man. So I'm happy when I get
Hey,
one.
I could give her a kiss and a hug, and that's about it. But if it was a trumpeter,
Two-timing
then-
me, are you, Johnny? I see how you are. You come up here telling me you're gay and all that, getting my attention here, and all of a sudden you're out there kissing women.
Don't you lead her on, Johnny. Don't you lead her on,
don't
mate.
you do that, brother.
Oh no, I never do. I had one woman that was
She
like
might
that,
swoon
and I
all
told
over
her
you,
right out,
brother.
I said, I
She could
have to let
swoon
you
all
know
over
right
you,
up
and next
front.
thing you know, there you are breaking her heart.
No, I set the rule. I say.
What
told
makes
her
me
right off
think
the
you
bat,
broke a
I'm
few
just-
hearts, Johnny Fly?
I know there was one girl, one or two, I think,
One or two.
and well, I never had the heart
I'm
to
sure
tell
the
those
list
two.
is
That
long, my friend.
I'll tell you what, the one girl, when she was in school, she was really on the heavy side, and everybody used to laugh at her and make fun of her, and I thought that was mean. And we'd sit, and I started having lunch with her. But, I always knew I was gay, but later on, a few years later, I saw her out in public. She said, hi, I hardly recognize her. You should have seen her. She was a knockout, John.
Oh, it's not the size of a woman,
And-
brother, that makes her desirable.
No,
may
but
not
she
be
lost
gay.
the weight.
Huh?
She lost
You
the
may
weight.
not be gay, Johnny.
I am gay, trust me.
Are you
No,
sure,
if you
Johnny?
Call a woman. Yeah.
Do I have
Have you?
How old
do
are
I
you
have
now?
to
Are you
fly
really
over-
sure?
Have you?
Have you tested
Have
the
you
theory
test
out
driven
there?
that?
Hey, John. I'll have to fly down to Australia.
Iris
and
Giselle
prove
says
it
she
to
wished you lived next door to her. Her toilet's broke too out there.
Who's that?
You come and
Iris.
you go fix her shit, huh?
She lives
Where
in
else are you
Florida.
going to
You're
find such a
familiar.
diversity of conversation anywhere else but right here on the Blue Dot Family? All the way from politics to the fixing the toilet with the... I'm telling you.
Hey,
John, I
We
fly
got all the
gay
entertainment here,
fixer.
brother.
I look at it this way. If it
There was
breaks
Johnny
down,
being a handyman and getting a meal on the side. That's all. It's all good.
It is all
Yeah.
good. It is
Yeah,
all
you go dining in the big Y, mate.
that lady in
This-
Florida, if her
This is
toilet
how
breaks,
we're
it's gonna-
supposed to operate in America.
That's
You know,
right.
neighbors helping neighbors.
Is
yeah,
Well, you know
exactly.
what? If that lady in Florida has a toilet, it's got to break down during the winter months, because then I can fly down and stay there while
All
it's
right,
warm.
Iris.
Iris.
Iris, you
That's
got to wait till
all.
December,
Keep
baby.
it solid. Keep it solid until it gets cold.
You got to wait till
baby.
December until Johnny Fly can get down there and fix that thing.
That's
Oh,
how my
Get two
cell
birds.
free's over.
Get two birds with one stone, man. I
That's
get to
right.
enjoy the weather
That's
and
right.
fix the toilet. There,
There you go.
There you go. There you
With
go.
all this
See, he's
flapping
good
fixing.
dude. He's all right.
we got a lot of flapping
Tell me,
flixing
John,
going on
Fly.
around here.
Do you
Hey-
stick your
hey,
hand down
Johnny,
the toilet, John?
Keep
I
talking.
fly?
You might talk
No.
yourself into a job.
Uh-oh.
Y'all just remember, man.
Hey, Hey, Aussie, if you don't believe I'm gay, I'll fly down to Australia.
Look at there, Dave. You want proof, brother? If you ask for proof, proof can be given.
All I asked him was he stuck his hand down the toilet. That's all I asked.
Well,
The tank. I had to stick it down the back of the tank to get the
outstanding.
flapper off.
I want to thank
and
Keith.
now he wants to come to Australia and make kisses and cuddles with me. Jeez, I'm not that easy.
I want to. All right, yeah, am I gonna have to get a hose?
I need a letter and a card.
Somebody get a hose, damn it.
See, John, I was
See what
so
you do to
innocent,
people.
John,
I
and
know it.
all of a sudden
It's your power, Johnny. Oh Lord,
must
it's
be.
hard to be humble. I know it, brother. I know. It's hard
there
for
we
you to
go.
be humble when they're falling all over you, brother. I know what that is.
John F.'s going to go to bed tonight saying, is that Aussie Day gay or what? Is he Aussie gay?
Well, now he's going to be thinking about it all night, Dave.
How
Hey,
much are those
Aussie,
tickets
send
to
me,
Australia?
hey, Aussie, send me a picture of yourself. I love those Aussie accents.
I'll send you a picture of me and my wife.
Picture ain't got
or
an
my
accent. You
ex-wife,
do know
what?
that, don't you?
Well, I don't care who you're with.
You know, pictures don't have accents. Johnny
That's
Fine.
right.
Okay.
They don't.
Now, don't send me a 20-year-old picture. It's got to be recent.
Recent picture.
Oh, no.
I
I
wanna-
was going to send you a school photo.
Oh.
Okay.
Kindergarten.
Yeah.
That's a little too young.
I want to
I
thank
can send
Keith
you one.
Beal,
I
who
can
is
send
in
you one in my sailor's uniform.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
boy.
There you
That'd be
go.
hot.
Because who don't love a
Yep.
sailor? I'm just
That's
saying.
right.
I'm just saying.
I married one.
There you go. I'm telling you.
Hey.
My wife married one
My
too, baby.
grandpa was one.
It's them bell
I
bottoms,
think
baby.
John's biased.
It's that bell bottoms all tuckered up nice and neat.
Yeah.
Got that big
And
old
the
flap
seven
crawling
creases.
in the back.
John, you're
Whew.
just biased a little bit toward the sailors, aren't you?
I am indeed.
There you,
I
I
am
thought
indeed.
so.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, John,
Semper
you would love
Fortis,
to talk
baby.
to my-
Huh?
you would, aside from political differences, I think you and Kevin would probably sit down and talk Navy.
Oh, of course. That's what
Yeah.
Navy guys do. Because we have to, we spend a lifetime trying to teach you civilians what the hell's going on. No, it's not a floor, it's a deck. It's not the floor. Mop the deck.
The back of the ship is a
That's right. It's not a wall. It's a freaking bulkhead, and that's not a ceiling. It's the freaking overhead. It's not the ladder. It's not a set of stairs. It's a freaking ladder. Now, what's the scuttlebutt?
Yep.
Anyway,
And it's not food, it's scram.
it's scram. That's right. Shit on a shingle, baby. Slap it on there. And let's go. Anyway, I want to thank Keith Beal, who is in the room right now with us, and Kathy. Thank you very much. They just became Patreon members. Thank you so much, Keith. I want to thank everybody whose name is going by there, who continue to support this show. Your support is what allows us to pay the bills and pay the internet and all that shit to be able to do this on a full-time basis. So we appreciate that. Those that donate a la carte on the show, baby, we really appreciate it. It is what keeps us going. It pays the bills, baby, and pays him. I got to pay him something. He's my tech guy. He'll leave me out here hanging in the wind. So you got a problem,
Hi,
huh?
Travis.
Yeah, make sure he pays you, Travis.
Yes. Are we ready to give away a T-shirt, by the way? All right. Can
I
you
didn't
put
even
the
know you
number
had
generator
that.
thing up on the screen?
No, I got no way to do that,
No
guys.
way to-
You can't bring your phone out to do the random number generator. Hang on, let me see if I can use my phone to do the random number generator, and I'll just put it in front of the webcam. Give me 1 second.
There you
What I
go.
put in
Good evening.
can you just put a camera on it,
Evening,
Travis?
Hey,
Yeah, that's what he's
can
going
you
to do.
put
He's
my
going to bring
name
it up
in there?
and put it in a random number generator. And that way everybody can
Hey,
see.
put
Travis.
mine in. I didn't even know you were having it.
He's such
Too
a
late.
techno guy. He'll figure it out.
Too late, John I Fly. You weren't listening, were you, John I Fly, earlier? You should have entered.
No, I
entered.
didn't get it on the show.
Oh, you
till
didn't get in there, Johnny?
tail end. No.
Yeah, he entered. Type fast, brother.
Well, okay then.
You were number
Hey,
7,766.
Yes.
I got somebody else to call out
Go
before the
ahead.
show ends. Okay, on the last show, somebody, and I'll mention
Somebody.
his name in a minute,
Mhm.
called me out
Sorry.
and turned me into a Blue Dot trivia question.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And
So
guess
I
what?
just want to
We
give
knew.
a shout out to Catman56, and TW was the one who said it first.
We all knew.
But
We all knew.
I feel so privileged to be a Blue Dot trivia question.
There you go.
That was cool.
And the question was, who was the Blue Dot that coined the phrase, "Fuck Trump"? And that was our old Bernadette. That was back in the days when we was trying to limit the amount of fuck Trumps that we was trying to say on the air, but then after a while, well, hell, the dam broke, and then next thing you know, we had fuck Trumps all over the place. All over the place. They were crawling on the floor up the wall. Look, there's a fuck Trump right there on the wall.
They were everywhere.
They were everywhere. They're right. It's right up there. If you don't
You know, I was doing something really weird the other day. I was a bit bored, so I went back. I went to the YouTube site and I went to the U.dot videos. I went to the very first video and had a look, and you know, it was quite interesting, and you were quite different, and you conducted yourself quite differently, and you've come a long way, I might add. Very polished now as compared to what you were 4 odd years ago. But I did come across one that had Bernadette's first, must have been the first time she said fuck Trump, but she said fuck Trump and the room went quiet.
Yes, it did.
For about 5 seconds.
Yeah, there was a
Okay,
shot.
I'm in.
You're in there,
I'm in,
Johnny?
John.
There you go. We gave you enough time to jump in the.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Now,
you did
if you
shock a
win,
few
you know
people,
everybody's going to
Bernadette.
think it's a setup. So he can't win. Let me
Oh,
thank
yes,
Michael
I
Johnson, who
am.
came in with $2 and still. It says still stuck on Discord. TYVRM
Thank you very much.
Blue Dots.
Thank
That's
you
what that
very
stands
much,
for.
Blue
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very. Oh, okay. Still stuck on Discord. Thank you very much, Blue Dots. There you go. There you go, Michael Johnson. Thank you very much, brother. We appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it.
All right, are we ready to go?
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, I think I got it. Keep it on your camera.
On my camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we
There's
got.
my camera.
My headphones are off for a second.
All right.
27 entries.
27 entries coming in. So your odds are 1 in 27.
Pick a number between 1 and 27.
I'll go for it.
You're number 27.
All right. Wait a minute. Let me see. Can't see it. Come on, man. There it is. I
I
see a
don't think
1.
you'd know, would you?
I see a 1. Number 22. Number 22 is the winner tonight. And we're going to figure out who that is.
It ain't me.
Number 22.
Winner is Zomo Bucket.
Zelmo Bucket.
Zomo Bucket.
Zelmo Bucket, you just want a t-shirt of your choice. Shipping information, I assume, is that right out to you. And you will join.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yay.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah. Now, that's a name I haven't heard
Wear it
before.
with pride.
That's a name I haven't heard before. So.
Yep, no, I haven't either. So, hey, if this is your first time
Outstanding,
around, cool.
yeah, if
If
it's your
not,
first- yeah.
then cool either way. I'm glad it worked
Right
out.
on.
Lucky person.
Outstanding.
Thank you to everybody who entered. This is again won't be the last time.
No, we're gonna try to do this as often.
Thanks
as
for
we
giving
can.
me the thanks for giving me the time to get in, guys.
Hey, we just didn't
Right
want you to
on.
miss the opportunity to be a loser.
It was rigged. It was rigged.
It was rigged. I demand a recount. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
Call Cyber Ninjas. Get them in here.
Seriously.
Oh,
You know, in
shit.
about 4 months, I'm gonna come back and say, you know, I want to double check that
Yeah.
random generator number.
I think I won the shirt.
You know what, John? I think the next time you have a giveaway, I want Aussie Dave as a prize.
Ah, look at you. You ain't even seen the picture yet, brother. You don't know what you're getting yet. You don't know.
That's true.
Mate,
Where,
Man, you
are
said
we
that- you
auctioning
said me-
Blue Dots off now?
It's that accent, Aussie. I'm sorry, brother.
You send me the airfare, John, I fly, right? And I'll sit on the airfare for a couple of hours and think about it. If I don't come, you lose, and if I don't come, I win. So either way.
Either way, you
happy-
win.
Oh, here we go.
That's
Susan
pretty good.
Chapman is the winner. She is Zomo Bucket. She is a happy Canadian, she says in the chat. Well, Susan
Yeah.
Chapman, congratulations, dear.
Oh,
We're glad
yeah.
you won. And so, because we have a lot of blue dots up in Canada, we have blue dots around the world, baby. That's what's amazing about this family, is it's not just us, it's all of us. And yeah, John Winslow, baby, that's all I need from you. That's all I need from you. That is great. Thank you, John. Nobody has to pay a dime for this thing. The donations we get are graciously accepted and needed, and we appreciate every one of them. I was on Robin Kincaid's show the other day, and telling them the same thing, that whether Robin's family or the Blue Dot family donate, our voices will continue. They have to, because this is not a thing that we do for money. This is a thing we do out of the passion of our heart. But the voices that I always stress, and I say this a lot over there, but I don't talk about it here, and I'll just give you the limited version. The voices, my voice, Randy Kervin's voice, Robin Kincaid, Leo Sahaki, Virginia Whitley. There's so many. Miss T. Brown, that use their voice. John I. Fly. I'm sorry, Johnny Fly.
Yeah.
Johnny Fly, who use their voice.
Thank you.
They're coming from a place where we live. We're not living in the big city and rocking and rolling in Wall Street. We're living out in the country, baby. We're in the red areas of this country. Our voices are needed out there. And it's important that we do. That's why your involvement is so important. You don't have to donate a thing to this thing. You don't have to buy a T-shirt. You don't have to do nothing. But when you do, it supports us. It allows us to continue on. But it's not a requirement. We do this out of the passion that we have for the country that we love, and a society that we think can be better. And y'all prove that every day within this Blue Dot family. Hell, Bernadette just got a gift card to go to Kat's Delicatessen in New York City. She lives out there in California. What an opportunity. And shit like that goes on in this Blue Dot family all the time.
Ain't nowhere near Cats or anything like Cats.
No, I didn't even know Cats existed until SC brought it up in the chat over there, and then all of a sudden we're all looking at the Cats. Yeah, and I was getting carried away because they gave descriptions of everything. Well, what is corned beef and how do you make it? Well, they give the whole damn process of what they do to their corned beef to make it corned beef.
It's fascinating.
Yes, it is. It just piqued your interest. Besides that, so many other things in there. It's a delicatessen, one of the world's more famous delicatessens. But that gift, it tells you who the Blue Dot family has become. Because that kind of between Blue Dots. And it just warms my heart. I've got Blue Dots on my mind constantly from Michael James and Greg Talbert, who are facing tremendous difficulties in their life. Tremendous things that they have to overcome. We love them so much. And Donna Bonacosi, who tried to pet a cat and ended up getting her back of her calf torn apart by that had to hurt. Lord have mercy. I don't know. The thing about this family is it's just like any other family. We are so diverse. We're from all over the place. We have different experiences in our life, but still come together on a common thread of trying to make this society better. An inclusive society that we welcome everybody. If you're willing to stand next to me, you damn sure bet I'm willing to stand next to you and be proud doing it. I love every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this family. Anyway. Aussie Dave, thank you, brother, for being here. We appreciate it tremendously. Anytime you're in the room.
Thank you.
And,
thank you for having me.
Outstanding.
And good luck, America, and good night, America.
There you go. To all the ships at sea, buddy. To everybody.
Yeah.
And Bernadette, baby. Always a pleasure here. Always, when you come in the room.
Shout out to Susan Chapman for winning the T-shirt tonight. Way to go, girl.
Way to girl. Yeah, now you're gonna have to put in there what shirt did she pick? I want to know. They sell 15 pounds of pastrami per week. 15,000 pounds of pastrami per week. I bet they showed that stuff, how they got it on that thing. I mean to tell you, Wouldn't you just love to go in there? I did. I got all into that website. It just looked like someplace you could just go in there and want to taste everything. Anyway, Johnny Fly. Keep it blue in 22. Anonymous, somebody just bought a T-shirt. Thank you.
Too bad we don't have a camera. I have Vote Blue in 2022. I have that shirt on.
You have that shirt on right now? I told Travis the other day I need to order me one so I could wear it on the show to promote the T-shirts, because that's his T-shirt shop. That's his business.
See,
so
I
anything,
did buy some, you know.
When you buy something from the T-shirt shop over there, that profit goes to Travis. That's part of what.
That's good. He deserves it.
He deserves it.
Yes, he does.
I try to slide him as much as I can, but that is his income
I mean,
part of it anyway.
After all,
you just
John,
sold a T-shirt.
He's the one that has to watch it. You don't turn on or hit the wrong button.
He's the one that has to put up with my bullshit when I say, "Hey, this doesn't work." I got to call him up. He just walks downstairs and gets settled in. I have to call him on the damn Alexa. Can you come up and fix this? What'd you do? Well, the other day.
It'd be a very stressful job.
It is. Dealing with me. It is. I'm sure. Anyway.
You're doing a hell of a job.
I think it goes both ways. I just stepped out a few seconds ago and here y'all are talking about me. I thought my ears were.
Well, I had the opportunity. You were gone. So.
It's all nice.
Should have heard the shit I
it's
said
all
before.
Nice.
No, don't lie to it. Don't lie.
John didn't say is it true? Bad.
Is it Travis, you should get yourself a Bluetooth headset so if you leave the room, you can hear shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's actually an idea that I've toyed with before, and I just need to get a few adapters.
You need to get that because Mom's got it. I love it.
Oh yeah,
my wife got a Bluetooth headband. It's like a little sweatband thing. It's got Bluetooth in it. Connects to the TV, so when we go to bed at night, Mama just all of a sudden I have a quiet room.
That's what Kevin's got,
because she doesn't always watch romance movies. Sometimes she's up watching war movies. Nothing like waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning to explosions. Holy shit! Dive under the bed. What?
I've got one of those headbands.
Do you? They work good.
Kevin's got earbuds that are Bluetooth.
What's that, Belka?
Kevin's got earbuds that are Bluetooth.
All I
need is have it. I don't want to wake up hearing Tucker Carlson.
No nightmares, baby. You don't want nightmares like that.
Hey, it could be worse. You can hear Donald Trump's mouth.
Yeah. Well, look at there.
Heard that one already.
Susan Chapman just came in and donated $5, 5 beaver bucks, and said thank you so much in EFF Trump. Effing fucking asshole. Yes. Yeah. Fuck that guy. Yeah. We're not done with his ass yet. There is plenty of entertainment coming down the road yet.
Say it.
Huh?
Say it, Bernadette.
Say it.
Say it.
Fuck Trump?
Yeah, say that. We want you to say that. Say it with gusto, though. You got to say it with passion, baby.
There's 3 fuck Trumps for you. Up, there's another one.
No. I want one with real passion. Give me one more. One more.
Yeah, real passion.
Fuck Trump.
There you go. You hear that? Fuck Trump.
That's the one I know.
I can't wait till his ass goes to jail. Okay?
I mean, there's going to be the icing on top. I want to see the orange jumpsuit. Anyway, Keith.
Hey, he always says he looked good in orange.
Yeah.
Well, here's a bright orange.
Here's the bright orange.
Keith, his hair.
Keith Beal, are you in there?
Yes, I am.
I want to thank you and Kathy for coming by tonight, brother. I enjoyed it. Get to talk to you on the phone. Now I get to talk to you in the room, brother. He's not. He's another Pennsylvania up there with Johnny Fly.
Yeah, we rule.
You know what? The place that I live is so red that when Kathy and I used to go in to vote, we'd walk in and I'd say, the token liberals are here.
Your token liberals are here. I remember when you first wrote to me about that, Keith. I remember you wrote to me in a card a long, long time ago, and that's the story you told in that card. When you went to vote, when you and Kathy went to vote, you always announced your token liberals were here. I remember that, brother. I remember. It's in my Rolodex. I was explaining this Rolodex thing the other day. For us old folks, we don't have these microchips up there that, thumb drives in our head. We have the old-fashioned Rolodex. You have to go through it. Takes a little more time. But it's in there.
Hey,
He says it's about 100,000 to 2.
100,000 to 2. Well, Keith, thank you so much for coming in, brother. We appreciate it tremendously. You were going to say something, Bernadette?
Well,
I have a task for Travis.
We're good, Keith. Keep doing it. Keep coming in the room, too. Hey, and go to the blue room afterwards, brother. That's where the conversation goes. What were you going to say, Bernadette?
We have a big party in the blue.
I have a Travis task to ask.
Okay.
If he could send Michael Johnson in YouTube the link to the Blue Room server.
See, I thought he may have gotten that from the website because it was all there, but I'll go ahead and send him a link. I'll put it in the Discord chat just to see if anybody wants
He's in the YouTube chat right now.
Yeah,
There you go. Travis will put the link in there.
Thank you.
Well, Keith and Kathy, thank you. And Sparky Dunk, brother, anytime you come in the room, we appreciate it. Take care of yourself out there. Grady's on guard. We know that.
I got a question for Bernadette.
All right.
Did you hear a shout out on her birthday last week on the front porch?
I didn't. I was out and about with my grandson on my birthday, so I'll have to go back and listen to that.
Oh,
one.
you need to go back and listen to that, Bernadette.
I guess I'll be going back and listening to that one.
Hey, we sang happy birthday to you.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we did.
now I have to go.
You got to go listen to that.
And we did a big Breeze Trees promotion.
Yes, we did.
Hey, that was an award-winning performance. You need to listen to it, Bernie.
It
I
was.
will.
We laid
I
it
will
on
listen.
thick for you, Bernie. We laid it on thick, baby.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, love.
There you go. Well, Spark, thank you for taking time out to come visit with us. Take care of Grady for us. I'm sure he'll be on guard duty tonight.
Oh yeah, he sleeps all day and then he goes out.
Goes
and hunts.
hunting all night.
As soon
Just
as it gets dark, he goes out and hunts.
Not mine. Mine crawl in bed with me and say, move over. That's what mine do. Anyway. Bellica, thank you so much, baby, for coming on and visiting with us
And
tonight.
thank you for having me on
Oh,
here.
baby, every time. Come in the room, you're going to be on here. For the rest of you, if you haven't been yet, go down to Discord. Go to bluedotintexas.com, find the link to Discord, go in there and download it. Come by and join the conversation. Anyway, I want to thank all our Blue Dot family in YouTube, on Facebook, on Periscope. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend a little bit with us. We love you for it. And Mañana is Beer and Bud Friday, so put the beer on the ice. Get ready to put the bud in the bowl, baby, and we're going to slide right into a weekend. Outstanding. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Y'all say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all later. Back here again on Sunday.